Well, then get 660 out of it. Here you go. Get your money out of it. Here you go. $45 on that 635 put, and there's that price line. It's down here in the Mario's price range. This is right where I priced it. And it's holding right now. Price line is rolling over. Go get into your MMT platform. All alert. Buy off support. Buy off support. The highs earlier were 634 and some change. Once it puts in support level, it'll go straight up to those resistance levels. Watch that opening bid, and I'm going to go in here and I'm going to bid on that 635 put. 634.99 is the intraday high. There's that $4 pullback already. Like I said, it's got that support level. He's going to put in that bottom, get over there, Mr. Plane. Watch that price line low. You can get net long, like I said. CRM, honk, honk, bounced off that support level, 141.79 by 141.88, cashing in that 1,000 shares. Kabingo. Here you go. Let's take a look at that price line short. It's across the board live on this opening bell. 2 minutes between the public buy and sell. NASDAQ is struggling. Futures were sold short in pre-market. Everything is happening here and now. 109 is a high, 108. That's that Netflix. Go up in that higher chain. Take a look at that, where that high delta would end. Take a look at shorting that Netflix up there around that 109 to 1050 area. If they spike it, watch that 1810. See if he undercuts that at support and get net long. That sign of trade is working. The sign of trade is working. The $35 put, go ahead and put your bids in. By price line, we hit that bottom and we're bouncing. That was a support level. It seems to have made that in the first 2 minutes of that opening bell. 634.99, 628.59 is holding. $1 ratio, that is a bottom low reversal. That is that negative delta from the high down in the delta chain. It hit it, it bounced, it's showing it, it's off to the races. Go ahead and bid the 830 put at $6.60 on the intraday level. As you can see, they just peaked at 1180, all within that 3-minute bell, and there's that $2 bottom. That's how you trade that support level. Look at that baby rip, honk honk, $2 off support. On the opening bell, we have a Sears holding short right off. We also are watching how they're making their support levels and then bouncing. All of this happening in the 8-minute opening bell. And out of nowhere, you got this Dow right here is flat in the price exhaustion of this opening bell. And you can clearly see within the structure, when I go to Priceline.com, I can clearly define my support level and my resistance levels because I can. And what do I mean by that? I'm going to know exactly where my lines are support on that opening bell was only 62 cents. It's going to be quite a big teeny tomorrow. There's going to be a lot of forward-looking volatility in this name. At support, you want to be an owner, and at resistance, you must be a seller. This is a 3-minute, 6-minute, 9-minute, 12-minute pattern within the opening bell of Priceline.com. And what will happen with Priceline? Lots of things are going to happen. Super gap, narrow range of bars. You can clearly see that the reversal is in a 6-bar, 12 minutes between the buyer and the seller on this opening bell. And that's providing that everything is correct on mine. As I can see, the price line is 632, and this is what I talk about, buying off of that support level and locking it in for the day. What's wrong with that? It finally came down, made a series of lower lows to support, 77 lows, within less than 10 minutes, and puts that bottom in. And that is defining support. If you want to know the lessons to support level, this is it. That's how the high beta name on an earnings to the short up here at 634.99, back in to that major support level, that bounce, they're off to break those highs intraday today. The put options that I put out here at 660, people probably, they made a 12.69 high. I'm sorry, I'm not a retail trader. I'm buying this off support levels. Yeah. So this is the part that you've got to come to terms with, is what that support level looks like and how they did that in 6 minutes and taking advantage of the opening bell. Ding, ding. And taking that move to the upside to 633. And Priceline will, throughout the intraday process, set itself up at that 635 resistance level, new super duper multi-year high on the Priceline with the $750 price upgrade. Now, I, on the other hand, know what I'm doing over here, and I know how to get that put option down there when we break higher. And in order for that to qualify, we're going to need this breakout to continue right up to the high. And that would take this down to $6.60, where we would have a low risk entry at that 635 put on that Priceline trade. But let us not forget that you're going to have to queue in those lows. That volume is an increase on Priceline within a 12-minute opening bell structure of 709,405 shares on this recorded print of 710,505. You can see that they're going to drop that thing back down into its support level right here on your chart. And that's this is what this whole level is going to look like. You'll have other passes, and you're going to watch this diamond. You're going to watch where that teeny support level is going to play its key role. On the MMT platform, on a 15-minute chart, we can clearly see the 15-minute gap bar. We can see where that low was on that opening bell. It is a 15-minute chart. The 3-minute is right here behind us. And you can see where that distribution bar is. You can also see here in the bid and ask that we made the bottom, and now we're going into the 15-minute level. I'm given a high alert on Signup at 69.25 MMTs. They finally walked the short up there on that Chinese name, 69.25. 64.71 is a low. That is your intraday high. You have a total of 211 highs MMT, 214, 16, 23 highs, and climbing. Let's see if it can break up to that 170 area, and they're selling short right into that name. You can see that drop. That was a major 223 highs within that first 14-minute opening bell on Signup, and a major 50-cent reversal at that very price exhaustion of resistance levels in the price model, with support being hit. And let's see if she goes back up there and breaks another series of higher highs. 223 on that count. 223. We'll let that trade run its course. Brian Plain identified it last night after our earnings. Stock was trading around $60.50, $9.48 move off of that low bottom last night when they gapped it down on its earnings report, came right back in, ran the thing right up, took their shorts out to the high, continue at 230 highs. Watch that Signup, let them put in that top end resistance. It's fighting for higher highs, and it's having a big problem. I'm going to be getting in on that motorcade. There it is, 230 intraday highs. Let's see if they can. There it is, 234. It's live. Boy, they're climbing. Let's see if he can get it up to that 670, right to that $70 put. Look at those shorts come out. That supports that long trade right up there. It's time to sell into it. Ring the cash register. Ring, 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 ring. There it is, 69.78. 69.78. 245 highs. Sell into resistance when you have moves like this in a 15-minute opening bell. That means that the market's going on the 16-minute print and you finally made 246 intraday highs in that time series of price exhaustion. Once again, it's going to try to come back and fight, but I got profit taking. That was that final exhaustion. Let's see when it pulls back that you can get net long. Honk, honk. Go get that $70 put. Take a look at that on Signup. We're going to go ahead and take that entry on that $70 put right now. They were 530 on the high. This is on that sinus squeeze. We are still making them highs. Look at that. 246 is in play. He's coming back up to 82 cents. This is why you can buy within that price channel range, and you let him wind up and get on there. Let's see if he can take out that resistance. I'm putting a $1.20 bid on the $70 put that expires on 3/2/2012. That's what I'm doing for myself, is that I choose to do so. And I choose to put my bid at $1.20 on 537.55 on the close. Look at that low was 220. And you're making a series higher highs. So as you make higher highs here, prices would come down and hit me at that wholesale entry. All alert within the first 19 minutes of the opening bell, and all of the various different trades that we're doing live. And we're going to see right here how, look at that, 258 highs, 258 highs. Look at that, look at that. I've got bids on that $70 put. Yes, it expires Friday. Yes, it's a weekly. Yes, my bid is live. Yes, I am wholesale at $1.20 entry. No one's going to stop me doing that. How about that, everyone? $1.20 bid, Mr. Plain. $1.20 wholesale entry. That gives me a profit objective. Yes, it does. Live here and now. I just made 258 highs. Let's see if I can take out that 97 penny. Each time we pull back, we hit that lower support level, and we took right off. Here we go, flying right into those intraday highs again. I'm at 258. Let's take a look, and let's try to steal that bid on that $70 put. Boy, we're working hard. He got it to $70, right to my mark, but he dropped it like a lead rock. Now, can he come back? Can he fight for another series of 20-minute opening bell, 261 highs, only 27 lows to that support level from the original gap close at 262.95. Look at that low print. He made it, MMT. He darn sure did. All right. Now, let's see if he can come ripping back and take out another series of higher highs. Go look in the MMT platform and stay on this one. We have now hit that very opening bell. It's 20 minutes opening bell. Now, people have been selling short into resistances. Dow's below 13,000 in that 20-minute handle. Remember, let's be aware of overpriced bull market. But bull runs off support level into resistances as they do, and will continue to do so for the foreseeable future. And once again, finding your opening bell support levels and trading them off of those wonderful lows and selling them into resistance levels in your predefined setups. Here at 607.68 on the Google trade, how nice it is, because it really truly is. It really truly is. It's making higher highs right now as we speak. 32 highs and 29 lows. That's that price channel ranges. Watch for Google's top end resistance later today, because it is an options expiration week. And it's 2/28/2012, leap years here. Tomorrow's going to be the 29th. How about that? Opening bell. You got the Dow back into positive territory within price exhaustion channel ranges, defined as support and resistance within the bull run structure, and how bull trends trade, how to trade the first 20-minute opening bell, learning how to actually use that first 20 minutes to get into the right positions at support and selling into resistance, getting your option entry trades and everything that it takes in what we call squaring that hourly opening bell in the first 20 minutes. How to trade the first 20 minutes of the opening bell. Sign up now.